And hey, it is your boy, KQKC Boxing. I just figured I'd get to the chase. No intro. But this, Deontay Wilder, who you see right in front of you, is in great shape. He's not worried about his weight. He wants to gain a couple more pounds. He will be a formidable opponent come Saturday night. Come Saturday night, we will see why he knocked out 39 people. We will know why he's the WB heavyweight champion. That's who he is. We'll know why he's determined, why he is hungry. We will know that. You will see that. And Dominic Brazil will feel that. Now, let me remind you, if you didn't see it, Deontay Wilder was ripping the gloves, everything they worked out on. Deontay Wilder is a lead example of what a boxer should do, how a boxer should feel, how a boxer should talk, how a champion should walk, how a champion should be able to sell a fight. Deontay Wilder is the people's champ. When you have a champion like that, they don't come along very often. You seldom see a champion who carry himself only strictly by the code of boxing, by his craft. Well, sure, I know a lot of UK people will hear this and say, oh, well, he's a fanboy. Once again, no, I'm not a boy, I'm a man. If I want to be a fan man, I have that right. That's my opinion. Just like you have yours. Just like assholes. We all got one. Keep that in mind. Now, Anthony Joshua, as I mentioned in my previous video, claims that he will be watching the fight. Now, some say he will be there, and some say he'll be watching on TV. Now, I have a strong feeling the reason why he's watching this fight, for the simple fact, because I really think and I really believe he wants to fight Deontay Wilder. Why? Because his fan base is running away. His fan base is knowing now that he's not the champion they thought he was. I'm sorry. But sometimes when you put together a champion, when you expect more out of a champion, when you put together a champion on paper, you expect him to do well, right? Wrong. When you make a champion, but he's not really a champion. When you make a champion that wants to fight another heavyweight champion, he's not a champion. He's what I call a IBO, a human belt. He's computerized. Other words, his resume has been padded. His resume has been looked upon more than it should be. We know how he won that belt from Charles Martin. Very simple, very easily. Charles Martin could have got up, but like I said, money talks and bullshit walks. So, yes, he will be watching Deontay Wilder. Why? Because Deontay Wilder excites Anthony Joshua. He's a fan of Deontay Wilder. Oh yes, I told you. You might not like what I say, but I'm gonna say it. You're gonna hear something that you don't like, but I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna say what you want me to hear. what you want to hear. I'm going to say what you need to hear. And Anthony Joshua is a fan of Deontay Wilder. It's no joke. He is. He's fascinated with his right hand. Now Deontay Wilder knows how to use his left hand. Left hand for a jab, which is like a telephone pole. And many has called it that, including myself. He just excited just to see a fellow heavyweight fight. And maybe, just maybe, in the tiny brain of his, he wished he was Deontay Wilder. He wished he did have that power right hand. He wished he had that athleticism, if I can say it correctly. But he doesn't. Like I said once before, I never seen a black man who couldn't dribble a basketball. So that would show you right there that he doesn't have not an athletic body or bone in his body. Do you feel me? Do you understand me? See, sometimes we get caught up in the money situation. But in order to receive that money, you have to prove yourself. Well, at least some of us do. So therefore, Deontay Wilder earned every damn cent he has received now, before, and fucking after. Why I say that? Because he did his time. He did his own recognition. They didn't recognize the champion. They didn't recognize the champion. They didn't call out his name until 18, 20 knockouts in a row went down. Then you hear his name. Wow. He knocked out that guy in 4 rounds. Then when he goes up for the championship against Bermane Stiverne, well, can he go 12 rounds? What happens when he faces adversity? What happens when he get punched? Will he panic? Did he do any of those things? No. He fought like a champion. Not a make-believe champion, UK people. He fought like a real champion. You can call them bums, tomato cans, cab drivers. But he has that experience. I don't give a fuck he knocked out my uncle. It takes a lot to work out because you never know. You never know. One hit can change your fight. One punch can change your fight in the heavyweight division. So therefore, you got to put in the work. And you put in the work in the gym. You put in the work in the road work. You put in the work in sparring. You put in the work by fighting. Do you feel me? Do you understand me? So yes, this is a good picture. Yes, I am excited about this fight. Yes, Dominic Brazil is a lot of things. He's a lot of low-down things. But he's a fighter too. He has a punch too. He only has 1 loss on his record. Still, he is a dangerous man in front of you. So therefore, you still have to give it your all. That's what the young guys, the young fighters that's coming up today don't understand. The money will be there, but you got to put in the work. You got to put in all your marbles and do what you need to do to make that money, to make that bread, to make that cheese. You know, you feel me? You know the slang words. So yes, call whoever you want out. But don't forget this. Deep down in your mind, deep down in your brain, you're going to say, well, hell, am I really ready for this fight? Have I had enough fights? Did I look good in my fights? Was I number one when I did knock him out? Keep that in mind. See, sometimes, like I said once before, you can find boxing, and boxing definitely can find you. See, that's the difference. That's the key. That's the difference in Deontay Wilder and other champions. Other champions that couldn't cut it on football teams, Dominic Brazil, they want to turn heavyweight. But see, this is the thing about it. They go out looking to box. So they very, very cautious. They're very, very scared. Like Molina, the little drummer fucking boy. Seeing that fight last night on Showtime, a string rerun. But I was looking at him. Looking at him hard. He throws what we call a chopping down right. Deontay Wilder, all he has to do is counter him with the right, because he leaves himself open every time he throws that punch. So yes, I am excited about this fight. And yes, I did point out some very important factors. Remember, Dominic Brazil is a tailor-made fighter for the champion Deontay Wilder. He doesn't move his head. He doesn't move his body. He's receptacle to an uppercut. Deontay Wilder is so tall and so big that he can get away with throwing an uppercut far away. He can get away with moving back straight in a straight line because he has the reach and he has the height. So get ready. Doomsday is coming Saturday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. I will be calling the fight. And with that, I'm KQ, KC Boxing. If you like the content of this video, feel free to subscribe right now. And hit the bell icon. And that way, you will get notified each and every time I do a video or a live stream. Most definitely, check out OG Boxing on Sunday mornings at 8 o'clock a.m. with your host for Non-International Boxing, your co-host, Blood Boxing, your other co-host, yours truly, KC Boxing. Oh yes, it's going to be an epic fight. It's going to be a fight that everybody in the world eyes going to be glued to. And that includes Mr. Anthony Joshua. So with that, shout out to the LDBC. And shout out to all my subscribers. I'm on. Oh, I'm on to the next one. Peace and definitely love.